Hi, kindergartners. So, this past week, we have been talking and learning about two-dimensional shapes, and I am wondering if you have noticed the two-dimensional shapes around you when you look around your house, or when you look around outside, or maybe look at your toys. Are you noticing some shapes? This book that we're going to read today is called The Shape of Things, and it is all about how the shapes make up everything around us. And that if you pay attention to your surroundings, you will see shapes everywhere. So, The Shape of Things is written by Dale Ann Dodds and it's illustrated by Julie Lacombe. Look at these end pages filled with shapes. The Shape of Things by Julie Ann Dodds. Excuse me, not Julie. Dale Ann Dodds, illustrated by Julie Lacombe. A square is just a square until you add a roof, two windows, and a door. Then it's much, much more. So before I show you the picture, what are you imagining? It's a square, and then you add a roof, two windows, and a door. And it becomes a house. A circle's just a circle until you add some lights, chairs high and low. Round and round they go. Can you imagine what that might be? It's a circle. You add some lights and some chairs high and low. And round they go. Were you thinking of a Ferris wheel? A triangle's just a triangle until you add another, an ocean and a sky, a seagull passing by. What are you thinking of? What are you picturing in your mind? We have a triangle, and then we add another, and an ocean and a sky and a seagull. It's a sailboat. A rectangle's just a rectangle until you add some more. I'm not going to show you this picture because it'll give it away. An engine and a track. A red caboose in back. I bet you know what it made. So rectangle is just a rectangle until you add some more. An engine, there's the engine, and a track. And there's that red caboose in back. An oval's just an oval until you add a nest, a wooden house, and then a patient mother hen. So there's the oval, the egg, and the nest under the mother hen. A diamond's just a diamond. I'm going to change that though, because remember we talked about the math word for a diamond is rhombus. So I'm going to read that again and substitute that word in. A rhombus is just a rhombus until you add some string, wind, and a tail. Some friends to help it sail. So what do you think that rhombus turns into on the next page when you add some wind and a tail? Did you think of a kite? A shape is just a shape, but look again and see. There are shapes of every kind. How many can you find? You can see lots and lots of shapes. If we looked closely, I see squares and triangles and rectangles and circles and ovals and rhombus, all sorts of shapes. Okay, so kindergartners, pay attention to those shapes around you in your environment. I have an activity for you to do, your math activity today. So after listening to this story, go on over to your math activity, and it is going to be an activity that goes with this book. It'll be lots of fun. It's artistic and creative and math.